What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So in today's video, I've done 100 runs of the almighty dungeon Uldaman, and in today's video, we're going to take a look on how I'm farming it, why I'm farming it, and how much gold I made running it 100 times. Now, before we do that though, massive thank you for all the support on the 0 to 10 million gold guide. The 0 to 10 million gold guide is a digital guide that you can open up on your computer, and it features the best tactics and methods that I personally use in order to achieve hundreds of millions of gold. Even better is the fact that it comes with a lifetime of free updates. So that means even when there's a new patch to the game or even a brand new expansion to Retail WoW, I update the exact same gold guide with the new best methods, and I send that directly to your email. So by using the discount code STUDENT, you can get it for 50% off, and that also counts on the brand new Mist of Pandaria Classic Gold Guide, as well as the Cataclysm Classic Gold Guide. So make sure to check those out as well if you are playing or planning on playing Classic Mist of Pandaria. So there's a lot of reasons to why you want to run Uldaman, which we're going to talk about while I show you guys the route that I take while farming Uldaman. It's a pretty standard route, though. You can't really go wrong doing Uldaman. The important part is just making sure to clean out all of the mobs in the dungeon. Now, it depends on how fast you move, because you do want to time the runs to be like 6 minutes long, and over 6 minutes you want to min-max it so that you get to kill the last boss and open the chest behind the last boss 10 times an hour. So if you're playing on a tune that doesn't have a speed set, or you're moving a little bit slow, it might be better to skip some parts of the dungeon to try and get the runs closer to 6 minutes per run. But besides from that, it's just basically dealing or killing all of the mobs inside of the dungeon. I do skip Ironaya. It's just can't be ours with a roleplay. I don't think it's worth it for one additional loot table. That would be the boss right here in this room. So I just clean out all of these guys, and then I skip Ironaya. Now, it is quite important to have a tune or a character that has a profession that allows you to open up chests, because then you can, just get a blue item. Because then you can open up the chests. I got another blue item, 2 in a row. You can open up chests which has a higher chance of giving you certain patterns and plants that can be quite valuable, like the rich purple silk shirt, and that's like 1 million gold, which is absolutely insane. Having skinning is also quite nice, because all of these scorpion pits, these guys can be skinned, and it gives you a decent amount of steady gold. I personally don't really care about the steady gold. I have plenty of gold. I just think it's fun to go out and farm for the big boy items. And speaking about big boy items, like the list of loot in Uldaman, and before I say anything else, please be noted that I always tell people that Uldaman isn't a dungeon that most people should farm. It is a bad dungeon compared to like so many other dungeons in the game, because all of the green items that drops in Uldaman are pretty crap. Like 95% of all the blue items have been farmed like a gazillion times over, so they are also really, really bad. So the only way you're going to make serious gold in Uldaman is if you get like the big boy items. But on the plus side, the big boy items are really, really big. So this is the list of the items that are specific to Uldaman, the items that they can only drop in Uldaman. And you have like some basic items like unearthed bands, the shoveler, right? Like they're not that valuable. But then you have items like the jackhammer. It's worth literally millions of gold. It's a super item. You got Spouters of Lost Age, Papal Fess, and the Miner's Hat, which used to be worth millions upon millions, but due to the Naxxrama's lamented gamble, they've gone down a little bit. So it's like the weapons are the best items, the biggest super items. So the jackhammer, you got the Shadowforge Bushmaster, Pendulum of Doom is also very good. And then you have some good items, but they're like mid-tier compared to the super items, like the Jinsu. It's a really good weapon, ninja sword. and it sells really fast considering its high value. And then you also got like the Dig Master, also extremely valuable. It's like insanely hard to get. In order to get a super item, and I've been doing this for 10 years with a community of people also doing Uldaman. I personally got over 3,000 runs of Uldaman, like just me. But on average, from the data that we have, you should expect to do Uldaman like 1,000 times before you see your first super item. Now, by all means, you can do Uldaman for 2 runs and get a super item. You can also do it for 2,000 runs without getting one. But usually, people average like 1,000 runs before they get a super item. I've personally done right above 3,000 runs, and I've received 4 super items in my lifetime. Double Papal Fess, and then I've received the 2 Shadowforge Bushmasters. So that's like why people are farming Uldaman. It's just the thrill of the hunt. People want to strike it rich. They want to do Uldaman, get that super item, sell it for millions, and then move on. But you could have done a different farm for the same amount of time as you did Uldaman until you got a super item, and you would have made millions of gold more than you would have made running Uldaman on average doing the other farm. Like you could do a DFC follower dungeon spam for Cloth, a steady gold farm, and you would reach 1,000,000 gold faster than if you ran Uldaman in 99 out of 100 times easily. So, killing last boss, opening up the chest, and boom, you are now done with the run. That was it. So, it takes like, depending on your speed set gear, your class, etc., it takes like 5 to 7 minutes, as long as you know where to run. So, now we're going to take a look at the gold, see how much gold I made in my 100 runs. I just got to get rid of the items that I picked up in this run. Now, I did get this one, Stonevolt Shiv and the Spyrowind Feather in these runs, in my run number 101, so we're not going to count those. And in terms of blue items, I got 1 Earthen Rod, which is specific to the dungeon. Same thing with Legards of Volt. Stonevolt Shiv, these are not expensive items. The Shoveler, same thing. The Fist of Haku isn't specific from Uldaman, it's a world drop. I got 5 unearthed bands that is Uldaman only. I got 1 Witch Fury, which is a world drop. I got triple Obsidian Cleavers, which is specific to Uldaman. Double Energy Cloak, Uldaman drop. Double Spyrowind Feather, also Uldaman. Triple Beacon of Hope, which is Uldaman. And then I got Sword of the Magistrate, which is a world drop. Anil Blade is from Uldaman. I got double Searing Golden Blade. I got myself a Guardian Belt, and I got myself a Sniper Scope. So the best item that I got in these 100 runs was definitely the Searing Golden Blades. Now, if you look at the total gold made, I can use my add-on Bag Appraiser right here, and the region market value average tells me that I have made 727,000 gold in the average price across the entire EU. So me playing on the realm in EU with the lowest prices in the entire region, if I put this on minimum buyout, it's going to go down to 163,000 gold. So 16,000 gold an hour. Not much to brag about. And yes, I could have received a Jinsu and I would have made on average 22,000 gold more than I made now. I could have received a super item, and that super item alone would have dragged up the average gold per hour by hundreds of thousands of gold, but I didn't. And it's still exciting. Like when I finished my run number 100, I could have done more runs, like from like a fun aspect of it. I don't grow tired of the dungeon. And normally when I do a dungeon, it's like you get to run number 60, 70, and you're like, God damn, only got 30 left, only got 40 runs left. Like, you're tired of the dungeon, but there's a whole different atmosphere in Uldaman. It's just, there's something fun about having those insane items that could potentially drop. But yeah, not a gold farm that I recommend a lot of people to do. Now, that was pretty much it for today's video. So if you guys already have the gold guides for the version of the game that you're playing and you enjoy it, you're definitely going to enjoy the VIP Discord as well. Once you join the VIP Discord, you get access to a bunch of exclusive stuff. You get to view all of these YouTube videos before they go public on YouTube. You also get access to the TSM groups and operations that I use. You get to see like my future investments for stuff such as player housing, upcoming patches, upcoming expansions. There's exclusive gold tips, spreadsheets, the whole shebang. So that's also going to be linked down below in the description together with the gold guides. I appreciate you all watching my videos, and I will see you all back in at tomorrow's video. But until then, bye-bye.